This is one family we would love to be a part of. Hey everyone, I'm Rebecca and welcome to MsMojo. Today we're looking at the Cheaper by the Dozen cast. Where are they now?
Beep, 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 beep.
That means we're looking at what the Cheaper by the Dozen cast has been up to since their days as the Baker family. Alright, let's check it out. Number 13, Shane and Brent Kinsman. These two troublemakers captured our hearts as the youngest children of the Baker clan, playing Nigel and Kyle Baker at just 5 years old. While they haven't done much since their roles in Cheaper by the Dozen, they did find success playing the Scavo twins on Desperate Housewives from 2004 to 2008.
You are going to behave today. I am not going to be humiliated in front of the entire neighborhood. And, just so you know how serious I am,
What's that?
Santa's cell phone number.
How'd you get that?
They were even nominated for 4 SAG Awards, winning for Outstanding Performance by an Ensemble in a TV Series.
What are you doing? We are at a lake.
Oh my god, you said we could go in the pool!
I said you could go by the pool.
According to an interview with California Polytechnic State University's Mustang News, both have fond memories of their time in the movie and its sequel.
The outtakes are hilarious just to see how they got us to calm down. And the problem with twins, the problem with us is when one isn't fired up and the other one is, the other one fires the other one riled up, and then it's just a never-ending, like...
Number 12, Blake Woodruff.
Come move!
After playing karate-loving son Mike Baker in Cheaper by the Dozen, Blake Woodruff went on to appear in movies like Whisper, where he starred as a young boy held captive by an ex-con, and the Hallmark Channel's Back to You and Me.
How'd you know that?
I know lots of things.
On TV, Blake played a small role in The Young and the Restless as Noah Newman, the son of Nicholas and Sharon Newman from 2004 to 2005. Although Woodruff took a break from acting for 10 years to lead a normal life, he returned to the big screen in 2017, appearing in the horror film Victor Crowley.
It's a copy, Zach. 10-1 means you're taking a piss.
Oh, yeah, sorry. Copy.
Number 11, Forrest Landis. Mark Baker, or as the other Baker kids like to call him, FedEx, had a central role in Cheaper by the Dozen as the black sheep of the Baker clan.
You said we'd be happier. You didn't keep your promise.
But what is Mark Baker, also known as Forrest Landis, doing now? Before he quit acting in 2008, Landis played the protagonist in Spy School alongside Anna Sophia Robb, and had minor parts on hit shows like ER and Boston Legal.
Yep. That's why I don't have my homework. My dog ate my grandmother.
Landis can now be seen on his Instagram shredding up Indianapolis skate parks, and according to his bio, is working with Minus Skate Shop. Number 10, Morgan York. In Cheaper by the Dozen, York plays half of the fraternal set of Baker twins, Jessica and Kim.
I read that most actors end up in the food service industry.
Despite quitting acting in 2010, Morgan went on to have one of the most successful acting careers out of the Baker kids, starring in The Pacifier alongside Vin Diesel, and in her final role as the recurring character Sarah in the hit Disney Channel show Hannah Montana.
Oliver, I'm worried. I think he looks a little pale.
Since quitting acting in 2010, Morgan has been working as a young adult fantasy writer, and can be seen streaming on Twitch part-time. She also got married in July 2019. Number 9, Liliana Mumy.
Dad, Nigel hit Kim with a dart, and I assume he will be punished.
Since appearing in Cheaper by the Dozen as Jessica Baker, Liliana Mumy has gone on to lend her voice to a number of animated films and TV series. In terms of film, she voiced Rosebud in the sequels to the Air Buddies movies, Snow Buddies, Space Buddies, and Santa Buddies, while on TV she's had a recurring role on Nickelodeon's The Loud House and the web series Bravest Warriors.
Dad didn't need anyone. He raised a rational leader who doesn't let Love Moop affect her decisions.
She also continued her role in the Santa Claus franchise after Cheaper by the Dozen, appearing in the Santa Claus 3: The Escape Clause in 2006.
Hey, how would you like to be one of my elves?
No. Hey, Mom!
Number 8, Jacob Smith.
I heard you were dissing my family. I don't even know your family, loser. You do now! My latte!
This Baker kid actually ended his acting career shortly after Cheaper by the Dozen 2 premiered in 2005, with his final role being in the pilot episode for Secrets of a Small Town, starring Angie Harmon and Leighton Meester.
What about Kayla? Do they know anything?
Prior to his role as Jake Baker, Jacob Smith could be seen in Hansel and Gretel with co-stars Taylor Momsen and Dakota Fanning. and Troy with Brad Pitt.
King Agamemnon sent me. He
I'll
needs
speak to your king in the morning.
But my lord, it is morning. They're waiting for you.
Most recently, Smith can be seen in an interview with his college, Charis Bible College, posted to YouTube in 2019. In the interview, Jacob talks about overcoming drug addiction and his relationship to God.
God loves you so much, and that's what I'm still getting the revelation of, and I love it so much.
Number 7, Alyson Stoner.
Tell me Doorknob Man isn't babysitting too.
Yes, he very well might be, young lady.
And do not set his pants on fire again.
Yes.
Classic.
Before Alyson Stoner was playing troublemaker Sarah Baker in Cheaper by the Dozen, she was capturing our hearts with dancing skills in Missy Elliott's Work It music video. In fact, the video is still so popular that Stoner was brought on stage by Elliott during her performance at the 2019 VMAs, almost 2 decades after its premiere in 2002. Alyson has also found tremendous success as an actress, getting leading roles in major movies such as Step Up and the Camp Rock franchise, as well as the TV shows Phineas and Ferb and Sweet Life of Zack and Cody.
Well, that's not the Phineas Flynn that I fell into this situation with. You showed us all on Verb's map how this is possible, and I'm not gonna let you sit there and—
Verb's map! That's it! Isabella, you're the best!
Alyson can also be found posting on her own personal transformation-themed YouTube channel, which has garnered over 600,000 subscribers. Number 6, Kevin G. Schmidt.
Need help cleaning up? I'm in puke!
Kevin Schmidt, Cheaper by the Dozen's clarinet-playing Henry Baker, has continued working in the entertainment industry, snagging roles in movies like Alvin and the Chipmunks, The Squeakquel, and Princess Protection Program.
Bull, will you do me a huge favor?
Yeah.
As well, he's had starring roles on the TV shows Unnatural History, and, like Cheaper by the Dozen co-star Blake Woodruff, also played Noah Newman on The Young and the Restless.
This is stupid. You're mad at me for lying and sneaking around when you're doing the same thing.
According to his Instagram, Kevin is now working on the Happy Company, a business he founded with Spy Kids actress Alexa Penavega, Carlos Penavega, and his brother Kendall of Big Time Rush fame. The company sells all-natural hygiene products including toothpaste, deodorant, and multiple skincare products.
So for me, it is Happy Jelly before I run, hemp seed oil, olive oil, sunflower oil, everything but water-based, so you're getting your money's worth.
Number 5, Hilary Duff. Appearing in Cheaper by the Dozen at the height of her career, Hilary Duff has garnered worldwide fame as both a singer and an actress.
One of my life goals, aside from being like a fashion guru, is to indicate to the local community that the Baker family actually owns a bar of soap.
After Cheaper by the Dozen, her starring role on the hit Disney Channel show Lizzie McGuire ended in 2004, and she went on to get leading roles in movies like A Cinderella Story and The Perfect Man, as well as in shows like Younger and Gossip Girl.
Congrats. Oh, thanks. Or maybe I should say my condolences.
When she wasn't acting, Duff was going on worldwide tours and creating hit singles like So Yesterday and Come Clean. And let's be honest, we still know all the words to this day. In her personal life, Duff had a son Luca in 2012, and in 2018 welcomed daughter Banks. Hilary is set to appear in a reboot of the Lizzie McGuire series, and when that eventually gets off the ground, it will surely bring back all of our childhood nostalgia.
Be kind, be the special person that you are, and always share your cookies.
Number 4, Tom Welling. It's safe to say that Tom Welling was one of the biggest heartthrobs of his generation, and his role as eldest son Charlie Baker is partly to thank for that.
If you want your shot at glory, Dad, if you want to have it all, you do what you gotta do. But quit feeding us this line about being a happier and stronger family. This move was about you.
After Cheaper by the Dozen, Welling continued his starring role as Clark Kent in CW's hit show Smallville, which ended its 10-year run in 2011. Despite the show ending nearly a decade ago, Tom recently returned to his role as Superman's alter ego for an episode of CW's Batwoman in December 2019.
You are Clark Kent, right?
Can I help you?
He's since continued acting in movies and TV outside of the Smallville realm, starring in 2016's The Choice. He's also had a recurring role on Netflix's Lucifer as LAPD Lieutenant Marcus Pierce.
You may as well pour me one, too.
Number 3, Piper Perabo.
Okay, I'll try and be there, honey. Hi, Kimmy. Yeah, I know I haven't been very friendly recently. They are pulling me in again.
Since appearing as the oldest Baker child in Cheaper by the Dozen, Perabo has gone on to appear in the movie Looper and snagged a leading role on the show Covert Affairs, which ended in 2014. When she's not pursuing acting, the Coyote Ugly actress can be found on Instagram using her platform to advocate for causes like action against climate change and encouraging her followers to go out and vote come election time.
But I'm also thinking about local candidates. Local and state governments directly impact our daily lives, like they decide on school funding and infrastructure and voting laws and even climate change.
Her social activism efforts don't stop there. She was recently arrested at Jane Fonda's Fire Drill Fridays climate change protest alongside fellow actress Diane Lane and actor Manny Jacinto. Number 2. Bonnie Hunt. Since starring as the matriarch of the Baker family, Bonnie Hunt has found great success as a voice actor for Pixar, starring in some of their biggest franchises, including Cars, Monsters, Inc., and Toy Story, as well as Disney's Oscar-winning movie Zootopia.
We know, and we're just a little excited for you, but terrified.
Hunt was also given her own talk show, The Bonnie Hunt Show, which ran from 2008 to 2010 and was frequented by her Cheaper by the Dozen co-stars. In 2018, Bonnie starred in the Showtime limited series Escape at Dannemora, where she played real-life Inspector General Catherine Leahy Scott alongside Patricia Arquette, Benicio del Toro, and Paul Dano.
Wouldn't it be convenient to be the only person who lives to tell the story? Am I wrong?
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications. Number 1. Steve Martin. Since adding Cheaper by the Dozen to his very impressive acting resume, this legendary comedian has appeared as Inspector Clouseau in the Pink Panther films and as a romantic lead in the 2009 romantic comedy It's Complicated.
Who's got the reefer?
No one. Keep walking, please.
Like co-star Bonnie Hunt, he's also done his fair share of hosting since his time as Tom Baker, co-hosting the Academy Awards for the third time in 2010 with Alec Baldwin, and serving as guest host on Saturday Night Live an astonishing total of 15 times.
As I stand on this stage, all I can think of is all the great people who have stood on this exact spot, and I think germs.
More recently, Steve appeared alongside his longtime friend Martin Short on their comedy tour turned Netflix special, Steve Martin and Martin Short, an evening you will forget for the rest of your life.
I bet I've seen Cheaper by the Dozen over 500 times.
Wow, thank you.
And every time I see it, I always say the same thing. I say, Steve, you know, we could watch something else.
You know, I find it funny that it's Cheaper by the Dozen, but there are 13 entries on this list. Anyway, on that note, were you surprised by where any of these people are today, or have you been following them religiously since the movie? Let us know in the comments, or come talk to me on my YouTube channel or on Twitter or Instagram at Rebecca Brayton. Also, please watch this other video.